Welcome to the GAMERamble first look video for Wytchwood. My name is Dark Cloud and I'm joined by
Nimby or Mrs. Cloud.
This game is published by Whitethorn Digital and Whisper Games and developed by Alien Trap. It's a crafting adventure game set in a land of gothic fables and fairy tales.
Oh.
So we have new game, settings and exit. Let's take a look at the settings first. We can set the audio, effects volume, music volume, dialogue sounds and overall volume. Set the language. In graphics we can tweak the resolution, full screen quality, the lowest, medium, high. That's it. Post-processing. We've got controls, feedback, credits, dialogue speed, camera sway and no rumble on or off.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started with Wytchwood.
Once upon a time there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise.
Bah!
Who's there? Okay.
That is an odd looking witch. Is that a...
What?
It looks like a cauldron on her head, and the 3 legs and
He looked too deep into the cauldron.
Okay, so we can click or use F to interact with things, like this noisy goat.
You devil! How dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep?
Blah!
Sure! Get out of my house, you mindless beast! You're making a mess! Swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door.
We're good. Okay, so this witch doesn't take any nonsense.
When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere.
Okay, new chapter. First things first. Does that mean we have to find her? Yeah, find your grimoire. Okay, there's lots of books over here, so I'm assuming this will be the grimoire. I like this whole storybook art style of the game. The game is apparently all about exploring a strange countryside, collecting magical ingredients, and then brewing sorcerous spells, as well as passing judgment on capricious cast of characters.
Okay.
So let's grab that grimoire.
Aha! Here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H.
Okay, let's open the grimoire.
Okay.
So that's a lot of spells and then a lot of reagents on this side. Mending poultice, a speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains, heals depleted hearts. So ingredients is, what's this? Forest herb and hag shrooms.
Swamp herb. So it also depends where they come from.
Yeah, it shows that the forest herbs is in the forest and the hag shroom is in the swamp.
So if you need something specific, you'll know where to go look for it.
As long as you know what the spell is.
Yeah.
Also have an inventory, tool belt, ingredients. Currently I have a small stick, retaining a bit of its flexibility. We have a map. Interesting that there's a map of her house. And a journal. Keeps track of your objectives. Find your braided belt in the chest. How long has it been stored away? Okay.
All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm to go confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there.
Does this witch have 4 eyes?
It's just one cauldron.
Okay, so braided belt. There's a lot more than a belt in here. I also have imp eye nut, reedy twine, and seeker vine. Guess I'll just take the belt for now.
But it's my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice.
Okay, so collect the ingredients to craft a mending poultice. Which was the aforementioned 2 forest herbs and 1 hag shroom. We don't have any of it in here. This looks like a hat room. So then this looks like forest herbs. I need 2 of them.
So you're quite good at finding stuff in a cluttered place.
No comment. Don't comment on the state of my office. Okay, so I've got the ingredients and I can just craft. Yeah. And then I use it with a right click, it looks like.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Better.
She's got a spring in her step now. I can go terrorize the outside world.
You step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root.
I'm glad to see I'm not the only one. It happens to witches as well.
Yeah. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink and the next thing you know the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where's that grass I'd Billy get to? You could at least put those gnashers to good use on this lawn.
Okay, so you can press tab to open the map and get a better look at surroundings.
Very storybook-like.
Oh, there's a map. And there's the goat somewhere in this direction. The goat, he beckons without fingers.
Go get that lawnmower.
I thought I want to have a barbecue with him after eating my spell book. I can still collect these things as well. Bah!
Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
Bah!
The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball.
Ah, yes, hello, can you hear me now? Apologies, it's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck, there's dirt in its mouth.
You can talk.
Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon?
Amount? Amount of what?
Oh dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there.
The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock?
You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Open your witch's eye with G to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses.
Okay, witch's eye. The goat. It'll help you out. Trust me. So, what does this say? Stone pillar. An unusually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. Weaknesses is unveiling powder. Yes, I guess I should make... Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses laying below the surface.
Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. The powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes.
I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as the result of abyssal possession.
By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire.
So I need to craft this unveiling powder now. Which consists of 1 hackroom, what I have, 2 seeker wines, which is in the chest, and a empire nut, which is also in the chest. Everything I can find in out here. I should have, yes.
Emptied the chest.
I just don't want to walk around with a massive inventory of stuff that was not necessary, but yes. Guess it would have been better to be prepared.
Take that rope now as well while we're there.
Yeah. How big is our inventory? Radiance. No, see, it's filled up already.
Oh, okay.
So, I need 1 more seeker vine. And I don't want to find that seeker vine and it tells me you don't have space in your inventory. So I guess the reagents do stack. Okay, here we go. Seeker vine.
You're good at this witching thing.
Oh yeah, I'm a natural. Okay, let's craft this. Okay, and then right click to use.
You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the ruins of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen.
Must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate.
The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes.
I cannot see.
Unbelievable. What help are you then?
I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, would you?
Fine. I think I'll have some rusty old shears down in the garden. You have to shear the goat now.
Apparently. Okay, find the shears in your garden.
I wonder what the goat is going to collect. The
Her
witchmaker
soul or something.
deal with the devil.
Yeah, she clearly made some kind of infernal pact. So this is a vine-tangled ruin.
Shears.
Its weakness is shears, which I don't have yet.
You need to find the shears.
Yeah, she said it's in a garden shade or in a garden chest. Oh, this.
There's a chest there. Got it.
Okay. Maybe I should go look what's in here first. Before I start shearing goats.
Already. As you hack at the thick tangle of vines with your shears, the tendril seems to double in density and threatens to swallow up the doorway no matter how hard you work.
Where do you think you're going? You haven't forgotten about me again, have you? Okay, so much for that idea. Let's go shear the goat.
Game's keeping you on track.
Come here.
Quick snip. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes.
A nicked ear. Ouch. Ah, much better. Oh my. Were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well?
Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not?
Yes. A space beneath, she sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and awake the crone.
Crone? Who is it? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn?
Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those braziers. Okay. Weakness is frog slime, shiny stone, dog hair, and blue feathers.
Dog hair, bird feather, flock slime, and a shiny stone. I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep?
I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame?
The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors.
Okay, I think we'll just take a quick look at the forest and then we can end the video. So yeah, what are your impressions of this game? I think it's quite charming.
Yeah, the humor is like really funny, cool story. And yeah, a lot of crafting and searching.
Yeah, it's a very story, narrative-based experience, but it looks like there's also a ton of crafting and searching for ingredients and so on. Okay, I guess I need to clear my way to that forest through here now, if it will allow me.
Yeah, so into the darkness. Snipping and tearing your shears make short work of the bramble.
Off we go.
Into the... You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards. An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. Though there is no wind or sound in this void, a warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway.
What will happen next? Well, find out if you play Wytchwood out now on PC, Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Remember to like, subscribe and share if you enjoy our videos.
Until next time.
Bye.